Hi there, I'm Dogerx.
And I'm Dakon Full Power.
And this is our Top Faves.
A series of videos about our fave things about the Legend of Zelda.
Because we know how much people's opinions are respected on the internet.
Anyway, this fave video is about our top fave bosses, mini-boss battles.
And don't get confused with fave boss battles. This is not about the bosses themselves. It's about the actual battle.
Could not have said anything better myself. Now let's get started.
Number 5. My number 5 would have to be Twin Mold. Now the major reason is the use of the Giant's Mask. I just can't get enough of it. Look at me, I'm Zelda. Not only that, but I love Little Twin Mold. I've even named the guy. The blue one is Bluey, and the red one is...
Let me guess. Ready?
No, it's Todd.
Well then, my number 5 would have to be Bongo Bongo. Not because it's easy as hell, but just because it's fun. First time I fought him, I couldn't stop moving to the beat. Number 4.
Well, for number 4, I'd say mine would be Death Sword. The opening to his fight is just too cool. I mean, you walk up to this big-ass sword covered in ropes and those paper things that ward off evil spirits, and what do? You cut the ropes! And then, like out of nowhere, boom! You're fighting this thing.
Well, my number 4 is this, the Dark Nut from Twilight Princess. Not only is he cool, but when you fight him, it's like a real scenario. He swings, you block. You swing, he blocks. It's just so much fun.
Number 3.
Well, for the number 3 slot, I guess it goes to Egos du Ukana. Why? Because it's funny watching his head come off and float around. Because a one-on-one sword fight against a skeleton is pretty sweet.
Well, my number 3 is your number 4, with a twist. Not only did I enjoy the Dark Knight and Twilight Princess, but you can't not give credit to those who came before him. I talk, of course, of the Dark Knights from Wind Waker. I just love spinning around them, hitting them in the back, knocking out their armor. It's a whee!
Number 2.
My number 2 has got to be Dark Link. Need I say more than just his name? Not really, but I will. Just the idea of fighting your dark self is awesome. I could get into a really deep discussion about inner evils, but it's Dakon's turn.
My number 2 is the Zant fight. Let's just say I love random. And the warp around past locations is pretty random. Not just that, but Zant screams chaos. And his fight is pretty chaotic. In fact, it was so chaotic in the end, I almost had to retry.
Number 1. Well, for number 1, we came to the same decision. Something that needed to be done from the start of the Zelda franchise.
And that something is...
Link vs. Ganondorf, sword on sword. Yes, although the fight is an easy one, it's the concept that matters.
Yes, the moment you get off that horse, you realize you get to fight Ganondorf. But then you're like, wait, he has a sword?
This is pretty much us, the first playthrough of this fight.
So that's pretty much our top boss, mini-boss battles.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And heads up, episode 5 of Legend of Zelda Abridged is on its way.
Yeah, as soon as we get a voice for Daruna and the Great Fairy.